Dinner. Dinner. Wow, Wally here, guys. Hello, Bruno. This video is called the truth about waterproofs, guys. It is a little bit. I was trying to figure out a way to answer all the questions I get when it comes to waterproofs, guys. Okay, so I thought, Bruno, that's enough now. You stay off that. I thought that the simplest way was to put some of my waterproof jackets down and talk about the differences, right? And differences is the key, guys, because all waterproof jackets are different for different purposes. Okay, stay tuned. What the hell do you mean, Wally? Well, okay. Guys, I do a lot of a big range, right, in price and quality, right, of jackets, okay? And basically, right, the most common thing that people say to me is that they can't understand why their very low cost jacket is not performing like a very high cost jacket, right? And that's because of cost. Guys, in the outdoors and outdoor equipment, you get what you pay for. You spend a lot of money, you get the best gear that you know, okay? Right. Now, everybody is different. Everybody's personal circumstances are different. So you go out and you buy what you can afford. But if you can't afford, put it like this, guys. You can't expect a sub 50 quid jacket, new, okay, to perform the same as a £300 jacket in the rain. And that's a simple thing, right? Okay? You're thinking to yourself, that's completely obvious, Wally. But that's not what I get in the comments. Okay? So, here is the thing. I have a range of jackets here in not really any particular order, guys. And I'm just going to go through them and I'm going to talk about them, right? Okay, so this is a Hilltrack Ventile jacket, smock, right? This is made from Ventile cotton, one of the most expensive jackets I own and one of the most expensive materials in the world, right? To compare this, a nearly £500 jacket, to this from Bearskin, which is about a £70–80 jacket, guys, is crazy. There's no comparison. They are two different things, right? Completely two different things, right? So this is the very excellent Varusteleka jacket, guys, and this is a Gore-Tex style jacket, right? Now this is very different from this, even though they're both high-end jackets. This is my Paramo, I can't remember. I think this is a Pertex jacket, guys. I can't remember what this is. Oh, and I broke the hanger. Don't tell me why I broke the hanger. Guys, and this is a very similar functioning jacket, but completely different as well. Okay? Do you understand? Now here is the thing. 500 quid, 80 quid. There's other ones in there. Guys, this one is only 40 quid, right? But none of these jackets, right? None of these jackets are absolutely 100% waterproof. If you are standing out in the rain, right? No. And you have one of these type of waterproof jackets, guys, and you're out there for a continuous amount of time, you will get wet, okay? And that is the fact, right? Now, if you want a completely waterproof jacket, you should be looking at an oilskin, or you should be looking at a big rubber mac, or a poncho, a rubber poncho, right? They will keep you completely dry from the rain, but they will make you wet from the inside if you are doing a lot of movement, right? So this is the balance in waterproof jackets that you're always trying to get. You're always trying to get how waterproof it is versus how breathable it is. So if you're doing a lot of moving, you want a more breathable jacket, such as your Gore-Tex jackets, your Pertex jackets. Is that Pertex? I don't remember what that is. It's Analogy Waterproof by Nick Wax. I can't remember. Guys, by Paramount. This is very, it looks like somebody has pooed on it. Guys, okay. Breathable, breathable, breathable. This is a Pertex jacket here, but this is a lined waterproof. And this is more shower proof. This is the the bearskin waterproof jacket, guys, and this is quite waterproof as well. I wore this out in pissing rain the other day and it was completely fine and I was moving, whereas this is the hard the what is it to call this one, the soft shell jacket, guys. Now this is not as waterproof as this, okay, but people will still come on and say I wore that out in torrential rain and I got soaked, okay. So it's a balance, guys. It's a balance between how much exercise you're doing versus how waterproof it is, right? Because it is a membrane style jacket, you know, the likes of this and this, guys, that means that there's movement both directions, okay? So there's heat pushing water out. That's the way it works. Same with this as well, okay? Your body heat is helping repel the water, as is the DWR, or which is the coating on the outside that makes the water bead and run off, okay? Now, they expire, right? But you can reproof these. And the thing about that people don't realize about Gore-Tex jackets and textile jackets, guys, is that if it's not clean, it won't function, right? So it has pores in it, and if those pores are blocked up with dirt, that means that your body heat can't escape and it can't help repel the water, and also that you're going to get a wee bit warmer in it. And the thing about these guys is that a lot of this is to do with personal opinion as well. I know people that hate Gore-Tex, won't go near it. Oh, it's terrible. Guys, I know people that hate Ventile and won't go near it, right? I know people that hate this style of jacket as well. I don't even know what this is, sorry. It's brand new. This is just a polyester waterproof jacket, guys. Look, this thing here is Pertex, but it's also Primaloft lined. Now, I will wear this on its own this time of year nearly every single day. But when I combine this with some sort of Gore-Tex jacket, guys, it's too much, right? The Pertex and the Gore-Tex sort of work against each other, I find. Does that make sense? Guys, this is a little bit of a rambly one. I'm just trying to cover a lot of bases here and not lose track, right? Basically, if you spend a lot of money on a jacket, guys, research it. And research it what way you're supposed to wear it, right? There's a lot of these things, people will come in with a Gore-Tex jacket and they have put like a big massive coating on underneath it, and then they've put the Gore-Tex on and they're coming in and they're saying that this doesn't work, right? Because remember, it needs that your body heat needs to escape if you are moving. Right? If you have a big rubber mac, you're not going to get wet from the rain, but your sweat is going to stay in your clothes because it can't escape through the rubber mac. Right? If I am sitting somewhere for a long time and I am wearing a Gore-Tex jacket, guys, I am going to get wet because there's not a lot of body heat being created. Okay? For something like that, if I was doing something like that, I would prefer a Ventile jacket that is lined with a fleece lined Ventile jacket, such as the other smock I have that's not here. Okay, so look after your waterproofs, guys. Remember what you're buying compared to what you're expecting. Okay, it's a big thing, right? It's a big thing. You know, if you're walking into Millets or one of these shops and you're buying their own brand stuff, guys, it's not going to be as good as going and buying, you know, like a Berghaus hill walking jacket or anything like that. Do you understand what I mean? Those things are expertly designed for years and years and years and years and years to perform very well in the hills in very bad conditions, as long as you're moving, right? Does that make sense? Is that a bit of a rambly one? Okay, you get what you pay for. Look after your waterproofs, guys. Don't let them lie in the bottom of a bag, be stinking for months on end, guys. Take them out, air them, wash them, reproof them. Nick Wax is a great thing. There's lots of different companies do a lot of very, very similar things. Okay? And remember, guys, remember how much something costs. In the outdoors, guys, the quality gear is expensive. And there's a reason for it. Is that it lasts for years and years. I think this jacket could have cost me about £300 maybe 18 years ago, and I still have it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But guys, look, there's not to say that there's not value to be found out there. This guy right here, this Austrian Army Alpine jacket is made by Carinthia. If you were to buy a Carinthia version of this, it would cost you 400 quid. These things, you can get them for about £40. They are made by a company called Gold Deck. Right? Gold Deck is the company that owns Corinthia. And this guy right here says 100% Gore-Tex. Right. The rants and raves of a madman is over. Guys, if you have any questions on this, or if I rambled a wee bit too much and it's not very clear, just let me know. We'll get into the comments, we'll have a discussion. Guys, I've spent a long time working in the outdoors as an outdoor instructor. In the mountain rescue, guys, I spent a long time standing in rain, you know, and not being able to walk off and having to stay in that position, right? So I've spent a long time selling gear as well, working in various outdoor shops and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff up here. But look, the whole point is that I put it out there to you guys to help you make an informed decision, right? Happy enough? Thanks for watching. Stay frosty.